Story time. How to fill a space. A. Listen, read and find out. 1. What did the rich merchant sell? 2. What did he give to his 3 sons? 3. What did each son buy? Long ago, there lived a wise and rich merchant in Iraq. He spent his working life buying and selling gold, animal skins, silks, and salt. He had a lot of land and he lived in a large, strong house with a beautiful garden. However, after many years, the merchant became old and tired. He decided to give his riches to his 3 sons because he wanted to spend more time relaxing in his garden. The merchant's oldest son was called Majid. His second son was called Ali, and his youngest son was called Hamid. The merchant called his sons to him and told them his plan. My children, I want to give my riches to you today while I'm alive. My land is easy to cut up, and I will give each of you a piece of land that is the same size. Thank you, father, the 3 sons said. But what about the house? Asked Hamid. The merchant smiled. That is a difficult question. I cannot cut up my house, so I want my house to go to my cleverest son. Then the merchant opened his hand to show 3 small coins. Take 1 coin each. Take it to the souk and spend it. The son who buys something that can fill this room will have the house. Go now and return before night. Each son took a small coin and went to the souk. Majid entered the souk. The first stall he saw was full of baskets, mats, and straw. Straw! He shouted. Straw is cheap and it fills up space. He returned to the house with sacks full of straw. Ali entered the souk. The first stall he saw was full of goats, rabbits, and birds. Feathers! He shouted. Feathers are cheap and they fill up space. He returned to the house with sacks of feathers. Hamad entered the souk. He walked around the souk and he thought. Then he had an idea. Majid and Ali waited for Hamad to return to the house. They waited and they waited. The hours went past and he didn't arrive. Then, as the sun disappeared and night started, Hamid arrived. Majid and Ali laughed when they saw Hamid. He had nothing. Hamid will not get the house, thought Majid and Ali. The 3 sons entered the house together and stood in front of their father. The merchant asked his oldest son to go first. Majid emptied the sacks of straw around the room. When he finished, the room was half full. Well done, said their father. Now it's Ali's turn. Ali emptied the sacks of feathers around the room. When he finished, the room was half full. Well done, said their father. Now it's Hamid's turn. Hamid stood in the middle of the room. He had no socks. Then he took a long white stick out of his jacket. It was a candle. Hamid placed the candle in the middle of the room and lit it. The light from the candle filled the dark room with light. What a clever idea, said Majid and Ali, laughing. Our little brother is the cleverest son. Yes, said the merchant. I think we all agree that the house will go to Hamid. Then the three brothers joined their father and mother for a delicious evening meal. Exercise number 1. Read the story and complete the information below. A. Title. B. Characters. C. What it's about. D. Why I liked or didn't like the story. E. New words. Exercise number 2. Answer the questions. A. Where did the merchant live? B. Why did the merchant give his riches to his sons? C. What did Majid buy? D. What did Ali buy? E. What did Hamid buy? F. Were Majid and Ali happy when Hamid got the house?